Crossbow arrows use both mechanical blade broadheads and also expandable and fixed blade broadheads for hunting. Mechanical broadheads feature blades that remain retracted until they penetrate an animal or target, at which point they open and lock into position. They are relatively new to the industry, but have gained favor in recent years because their quality and reliability have improved and because they fly nearly identical to a practice or field-pointed arrow of the same grain weight. In other words, if you sight in your crossbow with arrows using your 100-grain field points, you likely will not have to sight them in again when you replace the points with 100-grain mechanical broadheads. Mechanical broadheads are also known for producing a larger exit wound than a fixed blade. There are still substantial numbers of crossbow hunters who choose or continue to use fixed blade broadheads as a matter of preference. However, they may require tuning to ensure accurate or true flight, something that is generally not necessary with mechanical broadheads. Tuning your broadheads to your arrows is called spin checking. You must be very careful while spin checking your broadheads to ensure you are not cut by a broadhead blade. While spin checking your arrows, do not try to grab your arrow and broadhead if it starts to slip or fall. Allow the falling arrow to fall and come to a rest before gripping the arrow. To determine if your fixed blade broadhead equipped arrow requires tuning after screwing it into an arrow shaft, place the tip of the broadhead onto a solid surface. Circle the shaft with thumb and index finger of one hand while you spin the shaft with the other hand. Closely watch the collar of the insert where the broadhead screws into the arrow. If the broadhead spins true like a top, it will fly true. If it wobbles, it will not fly true. The easiest correction is to add a rubber O-ring of the same size as the outside diameter of the broadhead's ferrule. By firmly tightening the broadhead with the wrench they come with, the wobble should disappear. Sometimes, however, you may have to use an arrow straightening tool applied at the collar of the broadhead to gain true spine. Your local archery dealer can assist you with this process. Even with perfectly tuned fixed blade broadheads, the arrow will not strike the target in the exact same place as the practice point tipped arrow. Therefore, when hunting with a fixed blade broadhead, you must sight in the bow using that broadhead. After each shot, you should spin the broadhead again to make sure it still spins true. Never mix unmatched arrows, broadheads, field points, fletching, or nocks. You want all of your arrows to fly consistently. If they are not matched in all aspects, they will not fly the same, and you will not be able to rely on their accuracy from shot to shot.